I don't have a project with me, but I have an idea with me. And does a ton grant program help me to get started, like, or do I need an MVP at least? Hello crypto family, welcome back to Crypto Tubes. I'm your host Paras, and in today's video I bring you the devil of the ton blockchain. Ton is the open network by the Telegram. It is the community driven network, and it is founded by none other than the founders of Telegram itself, the two brothers. And now it is a completely community driven project. And today I have Ankit Jaiswal. He is leading the Indian operation as a developer of Ton. And today we are going to discuss about the Ton and its future growth potential. And also we are going to talk about the ecosystem growth and what all Ton have in mind for you guys, for the Web3 developers, and also for the Web3 enthusiasts, especially for the Web3 community. What it brings on the table, that is all will be discussed in this video. So welcome Ankit, welcome to Kadosh Tubes. How are you doing today?
Thanks, Paras. I'm doing well. Thanks for the introduction. Just a minor correction there. So Ton is, as you mentioned, that Ton is an independent project now. So it was
Yeah.
originally designed by Telegram, but it's independent of Telegram as of now. It is
So,
led by an independent developer community, and I represent Ton Foundation.
correct. So to
Mhm.
continue our discussion about the Ton, first I would like to know your experience about Web3, and also I want to know your journey, how you started in Web3, what is your background, and why Web3? Why did you choose Web3 as a platform to showcase your skills, or for the career aspirations?
Yeah, I think it was by accident, I guess, because I was in the finance industry earlier. I worked with different companies as a financial analyst in the finance teams. So I think in 2020, during the lockdown, I thought that it's a good time to utilize my time to learn a new skill. So I started researching, and it was by accident that I stumbled upon an article about blockchain.
Okay.
So yeah, I started reading about it. At that time, I didn't have much knowledge about what it is. I thought that blockchain is Bitcoin, and I can't buy a Bitcoin because it's too expensive.
Okay.
So, but then I got to know that I can also buy like 0.0001 Bitcoin as well. So I started my journey and started investing, and then I got to know like what Ethereum is, what a smart
Okay.
contract,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So what a DApp is. So that is something that really intrigued me. I thought that this is something that I would be interested in, and I think I would be good at. And something that the world needs. So kind of found my ikigai there.
Oh.
So I started experimenting with it. Started using different apps, watching YouTube videos, tutorials, learning about the space. Then I thought that it will be great if I start learning coding. So I started uh,
Okay.
learning from scratch, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Solidity.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So yeah, then I like left my job as well. Like for 3 months I spent learning, created a few projects. So in 2020, back then it was like a very hot crypto market. Startups were looking for Solidity, developers left, right, and center. So
Yes,
I
yes.
created very few basic smart contracts, put them on GitHub, and shared on LinkedIn. So one startup gave me a chance. It was a startup based in US. They were tokenizing music videos.
Okay. It's
So
like
yeah, I
music
joined
NFTs?
music NFTs. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I joined them as a Solidity developer and also created front end for them, like learned on the go. It gave me a lot of confidence. So I started taking some freelance projects as well.
Oh,
I still
nice.
remember my first freelance project was an NFT project. I didn't know how to create it, but I took it anyway and delivered it. Then that gave me more confidence. Started doing more freelance projects. Then in 2021, I started writing content as well on LinkedIn. So basically, it was started like somebody wrote what NFT is, and I didn't agree with it. I thought that it was a misrepresentation, so I wrote my own explanation, and it went like it was my like first post on LinkedIn, and like it received a very good response,
So it was
kind of
back
like
in 2021.
2021
Back
in
in,
February.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So I thought that okay, this is good. Let me write more. So I started writing different definitions about what blockchain is, what a DApp is, what a DAO is, just in the layman terms, so that everyone can understand. So during that time, another startup reached out to me, looking at my content. So they offered me the role of a DevRel. So
Okay.
the name of the startup is like Calyptus. They are like a good Web3 education and employment platform. So
Okay.
I wrote like technical documentations for them, as in like tutorials for them for Ethereum programming and Solidity programming, and different tools used in that. uh, yeah, so there I from there I started my journey as a devrel. Also started creating social media content, Twitter, LinkedIn for them. And then this year Ton Foundation reached out to me for the role of a devrel.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I appeared in the interview, and yeah, here I am. Like, it's been like now more than 2 months since I'm with them. uh,
Wow.
yeah, I've been working with them now.
That's a nice breakthrough. So guys, you can learn from his experience. Like it doesn't happen by accident. It's like step by step process. It took to cross different milestone. A lot of hard work. He has put in a lot of hard work right from writing codes, learning codes, sharing knowledge in the social media handles, and slowly graduating from project to project. And now he's the DevRel at Dawn. So yeah, congratulations on your journey. Really inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah. So one thing I always ask anyone who comes to my podcast, what is your first crypto investment, and why did you invest it in that?
Definitely, like Bitcoin. No guesses in that, because that's
Okay.
the first crypto everyone has heard of. It was like Bitcoin. Then no second guesses in that.
And on which exchange did you purchase it?
It was Wazirex.
Okay.
So yeah, I just watched a video. I just watched a video how to buy Bitcoin, and it was like the first video that came up. So yeah, I just used that.
And how did you feel after buying it? Feel like a millionaire?
It actually jumped a lot. So I invested kind of like 10,000 rupees to begin with, and it became like 50, 60,000. But yeah, no financial advice here. I'm just telling
Yes, yes.
my experience.
That's a disclaimer actually. Every video on YouTube should have this disclaimer. Nothing here is financial advice.
So
Everything is
it's
just for
like,
fun.
so for me, it was like the first bit. I guess in casino, you usually win the beginner's luck. Uh,
Yes.
but yeah, I mean, now I definitely exercise caution while buying anything. I try to do my own research.
Oh, nice, nice. So let's talk about the Tone network. Since Tone is known as the open network, we have talked about its history. Can give a brief about what is Tone and what all it has to offer to the users.
Yeah. So to like tell you what Ton is trying to achieve, let's look at a little at the history of
Yeah.
blockchain. So I think the first, we all know that the first use case of blockchain was Bitcoin. So the idea behind Bitcoin was that there's a system possible that two individuals can interact digitally without any peer. Right.
Correct.
So
Correct.
the thing is that before that, if we have to uh, interact digitally, if I want to share something of value to you, I need an intermediary in between. For example, if I want to share a picture with you or a video
Okay.
with you, I can share like using WhatsApp, right? The thing is, it doesn't matter if a picture gets duplicated or if a video gets duplicated. But if I want to share you some money or any shares, like I want to transfer, so I can't do that on WhatsApp, because I can't I can't just click a picture of a 500 rupee note and share it with you, right? Because that
Yeah.
will be
Correct.
duplicating money. So we need something like bank in between, credit card company, so that it gets deducted from my account and gets added to your account. So Bitcoin in itself was very revolutionary, because we didn't need any bank or any credit card company or something like PayPal in between. Bitcoin is a blockchain. It's an open ledger like an
Yes.
open database where you can just write that, I'm transferring Bitcoin to this guy. I mean, not literally like this, but like it has its own mechanism. But the
Yeah.
idea is that
There's no middleman actually in between.
there's
Yeah.
no middleman in this. So that was like the first milestone that we achieved, that something can be transferred digitally without an intermediary.
Correct.
After that, a lot of other similar currencies came up, like Litecoin, I think XRP, Monero.
Yeah,
Used
they
to
are
work.
just like copies of Bitcoin. Like Litecoin is just a
I'm
fork
not.
of Bitcoin.
Yeah, ma'am, I mean, I won't comment on any project because I don't know them in detail. But the idea is that their objective was to act as a currency
Hmm.
or like a sort of value that
Correct.
can be
Correct.
transferred digitally. Then the second milestone that we had was when Ethereum was launched. So in Ethereum, it wasn't just something that we could transfer digitally. It wasn't just an asset. Ethereum in itself was like a supercomputer where we can write code on the blockchain in the form of smart
Yes.
contracts, and with those smart contracts we can have rules. So the idea is that we can represent anything digitally that can have value. So, for example, my gaming assets, if I'm playing a game, I have won some digital assets, I can tokenize it on blockchain, and that can be traded and transferred and bought and sold on the blockchain using any app.
Yeah.
So your
Yes.
digital
Yes.
assets are not just confined in one app. So for example, currently my frequent flyer points are just
Miles. Yeah.
stored, are confined in that particular app. My Facebook data, YouTube data is just confined in that particular app.
It's like
But
totally centralized.
yeah, it's totally centralized. But with Ethereum, your digital assets are not confined within a particular company's server. Like, it is on blockchain, it belongs to you, and you can use it in any app. And any developer can create an app where your assets can be used because the
Correct.
data, the code is open source, right? So that was a revolution. There's kind of a second revolution in the blockchain journey, that not just transferring of assets digitally, you can also represent real world or digital assets on chain, and that can be transferred. So that is something that Ethereum created. And now we have more chains like Solana, Polygon, BNB, Avalanche, like even Ton, that that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Now the
Correct.
next frontier is that all the chains would like to achieve is mass adoption. We are not there yet.
Yes.
So if we look at the recent report by A16Z, uh, so around, like, there are around 15 million Web3 users currently who are using
Yes.
Web3 apps. By Web3 user, I don't mean Bitcoin holders, because even my dad,
They
who
are
is
just
Bitcoin,
yeah.
but he's not a Web3 user, right? Web3 user
Hmm.
means people who are using a wallet, crypto wallet, using dApps, right? So according to A16Z, there are like 15 million users. Compare it
Oh.
with internet users. So there are like around 8 billion people in the world.
Yeah. 8 billion.
5.5
Yeah.
billion, 5.5 billion are using internet. So like
Yes.
almost like we're almost there. But out of 5.5 billion internet users, 15 million is like not even 0.3%. So
That's
we're
yeah.
not there
Not
yet.
even yeah. Correct.
So
Correct.
that's in terms of users. If you see in terms of developers, so as per the developer report, they are like, and as per the Statista website, so they're like 27 million software developers. This is as
Okay.
per those reports. 27 million software developers, and Web3 developers are 21,000. So this is not
Just
even 0.5.
21,000.
Yes, 21,000
Okay.
as per the developer report. So that's not even 0.1% of total software developers. So if
Right.
you see in terms of users, sorry, and in terms of developers, uh, like, we are nowhere near mass adoption, right? And even if you look at concentration, I was reading a book by HBR recently, which was launched. It was written like, I'm not sure about it, but like, it was written in that book that 0.1% of wallets hold 27% of Bitcoin. So
Oh,
I mean,
0.1% wallet hold
yeah,
27% of Bitcoin.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that is what I read. So the idea is that currently, in terms of users, in terms of developers, we are nowhere near mass adoption, not even 0.5%, right? And currently, the digital assets are also concentrated. It means people are not even like holding it much, right? Not many people are holding it. Very few people are holding Bitcoin as compared to
Yeah.
the population.
So we are like in the early stages. We are
Yes,
in the like early
very early
adopters.
stages.
Yeah.
very early stages. So yeah, so different blockchains have their plans for mass adoption, and whoever does that first will be like the uh, third frontier who will be conquering. So that chain will be conquering the third frontier, which is the mass adoption. So everybody
Okay.
has their own routes for that. So Telegram had a dream for that. So because Telegram has millions of users, like hundreds of millions of users, so they wanted to have a blockchain that can handle that much of data. Another thing is like
Okay.
we the blockchains currently are not even scalable. Like we need L2s and other stuff, and like no blockchain is like, as of now there's no blockchain that can handle up to say millions of transactions
Transaction
per
per
second.
second. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
so
course, they
that
claims
was
to be on the
Telegram.
paper. They claims to be on the paper. Like I know about the Polkadot that claims to be like 100K per second, but that is not actually possible right now. Not actually possible for any blockchain. The only one that came close was Solana with the 65,000 they claim.
65,000. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, not millions of transactions per second. That is like for any blockchain right now, it's not possible. But yeah, maybe the open network, the Ton, is working on that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even we are not there yet, but yeah, we have like the structure and potential to reach that number, right? So, yeah. So Telegram had the dream. They wanted to create a chain that is scalable. So
Hmm.
scalability is one issue. To reach mass adoption, we need three. We need to solve three problems. One is scalability. We need
Yes,
a blockchain or a combination of networks or combination of layers maybe that can handle, if not millions, at least like hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, right? So
correct.
scalability is one issue. So then second issue is UI. So currently if you want to use any dapps, like it's very difficult. You have a, not difficult, but like there's kind of a learning curve. You have to learn how to use a wallet, how to handle your private keys, how to handle your seed phrase, then how to connect.
Yes, yes,
Mostly it's on desktop. Most of the dapps are on desktops, they are not on mobile. So Telegram
yes,
also
correct.
wants to solve that. So scalability is like the way Ton is designed, like it can potentially handle up to hundreds of hundred, so not hundreds of thousands, like millions of transactions per second. The way
Okay,
it is made, like I would recommend to use to read the white paper. Maybe we can share the link of the white paper in the description of the video.
sure,
But
sure,
yeah,
sure. I will do that.
when you read the white paper, you'll understand like how sharding structure is there. So
Correct.
so Ton is not a blockchain; it's a blockchain of blockchains. So there's a main chain, and the main chain can have like 2 raised to power 32 work chains, and each work chain
Yes.
can have 2 raised to power 60 shard chains. So like
Okay.
total of 2 raised to power 92 shard chains is possible. Obviously, we won't require that number because that's a very huge number. The idea of saying is that uh, we'll never run out of shard chains.
It's
We
like
can
for
have a
scalability, you can have a
yeah,
like
for
infinite
scalability.
scalability.
Yeah,
Nice.
not infinite, but yeah, good
Yeah, it's
scalability.
kind of yeah, kind of
Yeah.
infinite.
So yes, so yeah, that's one. That's scalability. Then UI, so there's something called Telegram mini apps. So
Okay.
for example, the wallet itself is a mini app. The wallet
Okay.
within Telegram.
Okay.
So you or a bot, you can say. So you just go to Telegram, search @wallet, and
Yes, yes, I
the
have.
wallet will open. And yeah, I think you were there in the Delhi meetup where I
Yes, yes,
showed the
correct,
demo.
correct. Even I have it in on my mobile. It's like kind of a you can
Yeah,
call it a kind of a bot. Yeah, but it works like perfectly like a
it's
wallet.
like
I can
app. It's like app within
uh,
your Telegram. So
app
you
within
can
app. Yes.
open Web3 apps, your wallets within Telegram and on your smartphone. You don't need to use a desktop, and you don't need to
Okay.
download a separate app. You can use any app, any wallet based on Ton, or which is like on based on Telegram as a Telegram mini app. So it's more like what WeChat is doing in China, and I think even
Okay.
what VK is doing in Russia. So
Okay.
so similarly, Telegram it has planned to become a Web3 super app. So yeah, so Telegram designed it, uh, but it had a fallout with SEC. So
Yeah.
they
In
had
2020, May
uh,
2020, I guess.
yeah, they
Yeah.
had a legal
That was
battle, and in 2020 they said that okay, we won't pursue it further, but our code is on GitHub. Any team who wants to take it further, they can take it further. So yeah, so a team called Newton, which was like a team of independent developers, it developed
okay.
it. And when they did, so now Telegram like is a partner. So Telegram doesn't own Ton, but Telegram is a partner, is a builder on Ton, just like any app
Okay.
can be a builder on Ton. So Telegram is a builder on Ton, and yeah, we have a partnership with them. Like you can create any app on Ton, and it can be used as a Telegram mini app inside Telegram. So that was the original dream of Telegram. So we were talking about the issues in mass adoption. We discussed first was
Yes.
scalability, second was
Yes.
UI. The third one is also use cases. Like we need use cases that masses would like to use. For example, gaming. So like gaming, I believe can be one of the biggest use cases that can lead to Web3 adoption and
Correct.
other
That is true.
utilities. Yeah, a lot of utility apps we are building. I mean, you can go to Telegram App Center. I can share that link as well, and you
Sure,
can
sure. I will
look
share
at
that in the description.
what all different kind of apps are there. Telegram mini apps, a lot of them based on Ton that we are using.
Okay.
So there are gaming apps, there are utility apps, community management apps. Yeah, so you can have a look at it, and it will really interest you. Uh, so scalability, user interface, and use cases. So these are the three things that Ton, in partnership with Telegram, is trying to solve in Web3.
So,
Uh,
okay, so what I understand is that what Ton is doing is that it is focusing on mass adoption of Web3,
yeah,
and particularly onboarding the Web2 users to the Web3 using the platform Telegram as a platform. Correct?
yeah, yeah. Correct. So so as I mentioned, that A16Z's report said that currently there are 15 million blockchain users,
Yeah.
Web3 users,
Correct.
right?
Hmm.
So every, I don't know, every blockchain must be having plans for mass adoption. So Ton has its own plans. So, and we want to utilize Telegram's user base because the users are already
That
there.
is true. That is
We
true.
want to, yeah, we want to create apps for them that they want to use. And during our recent partnership announcement at Token 2049, so
Okay.
the plan is that Telegram has around 800 million monthly active users currently.
Oh,
By
nice.
2028,
Nice.
it's expected to grow to 1.5 billion. And
Okay.
Telegram and Ton would together aim to get at least one third of those people to Web3, which is like
To
500
Web3.
million, to currently
Nice.
15 million people on in total in Web3. We want like 500 million people to be using Ton-based apps on Telegram. So that is the target.
Oh, nice, nice. That's actually well planned roadmap that you guys have. It's not like random number. You guys have figured out how to reach that, what numbers you should target, and how to onboard the users like from Web 2 to Web 3. So like clear cut plan I can see right here that is forming by the community of Dawn itself. So the thing is that the next question that quickly come to my mind is that you are building an ecosystem, you are developing an ecosystem. So what about the projects that are onboarded on your ecosystem, or what kind of projects you're onboarding or focusing on? Is that GameFi, is it DeFi, or Dexes? Like what all projects you have in mind to onboard on your
Yeah, I
ecosystem?
mean, yeah, GameFi is also like gaming is a like is also a focus. So our aim is that uh, the project should be targeted for mass users. I mean,
Okay.
any kind of project is welcome to build on Ton, but like we have a grants program. So usually we look for those projects who are either building infrastructure, like
Okay.
some infrastructure that might be missing on our chain. So either those projects or projects that might get say a million users at least on their platform. So gaming is one of those big big potential use cases. Plus like,
Hmm.
but like there's no constraint, any project is welcome. Anybody is welcome to apply for grants. So if I talk about grants program, it's a very
Okay,
open and
please.
transparent grants program. Again, it's link I will also share.
I will yeah,
you,
definitely,
you
definitely,
you will need to share
because
a lot of
uh,
links.
there
Yeah,
will be developers listening to this podcast, and definitely I encourage all the developers who are just watching this video,
yeah.
check out the link shared in the description. You can apply for the grant. It is live, and if your idea is good enough, you will definitely get the grant from the Ton community, and of course, you can build on Ton blockchain itself.
And yeah, I mean, so you can also see on the Questbook. So we use Questbook for a grants process. So on the Quest, we can see all the projects who have applied till now, their application, our comments, who have been rejected, who have been accepted. So you can read all that, and then you can apply for the same.
Oh, nice, nice. So, does this grant program have a kind of a limit to funding like this much they're offering, or it depends upon project to project, like how much the potential the project
Yeah.
has, and based on that, the grant is released. How
It
it works?
depends. It depends on like what stage a project is. So, for example, if it's a kind of new project, it's around like 10,000 is the like standard grant. If it's already an existing project they want to build on Ton, it's usually 50,000. There's no like hardcore ceiling, but usually like
Okay,
50,000. If you want like 100,000, $200,000 of funding, maybe you can go through the funding route. So we
okay,
also have like toncoin.venture. I think it's been
okay,
renamed recently, but like it was earlier called toncoin.venture. So yeah, we also have a system of funding. We can connect you if you think that your project is good for that. So yeah, these are two different routes that you can take. And
okay.
we,
So
and
like,
thirdly, we also have a footsteps program. So footsteps program is
okay,
like a very small grant worth $5,000. So if you want
okay.
to create a kind of user-friendly technical documentation, some YouTube tutorials, VS Code extension, etc. So all these things, anything small if you're building, or if you want to do some evangelizing in your place. So yeah, so we have footsteps program as well for that.
Okay, nice, nice. So let's say I am a web developer, sorry, I'm a Solidity developer, or I'm a Web3 developer, and I don't have a project with me, but I have an idea with me. And does a ton grant program help me to get started, like, or do I need an MVP at least to get things, to
Yeah, I
push things
think
in the
you
right
need.
direction?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you will get grants based on idea. I think you will
Yeah,
need some MVP, maybe some users as well. But yeah, I mean, you can, as I said, you can look into the quest book, and you
correct.
can see like what all applications have been made till now and what were our comments. That will give you a lot of learning. Anybody like can look at that.
Okay, nice, nice. So we have the grant program in place. So if guys, if you are someone who are willing to build a Web3 dApp on the Ton blockchain, you can definitely check out the link in the description. All the details are provided on the page itself. So if you have any question, just comment below, and we are here to help you out to get started on the Ton blockchain or the ecosystem. So again, talking about the Ton blockchain, I know it has its native currency, a Ton coin, right?
Yeah.
So this is like it works like Ethereum ETH, like paying for the gas fee, staking, or
Yeah.
does it have any other use case apart from it?
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, like it's the native coin, so it's used for gas fee. It's used for staking for securing the network because Tron is a proof of stake blockchain, and for making payments. Like we have different apps where you need to make payments. For example, there's some subscription for content creators or marketplaces. So Tron can be also used as payment. So yeah, standard utilities that any native token has.
So I also stumbled upon an article talking about the Ton coin itself. So which stated that there is a bridge. You have a Ton bridge in which you can transfer your Ton to Ethereum, and
Yeah.
it will becomes like a wrapped Ton. So right now that is
Yeah.
kind of I find it kind of revolutionary because Ton uses a TVM as a Ton
Yeah.
virtual machines to build the projects, and now since you have a bridge, you can
Yeah.
actually migrate your token from Ton to Ethereum as wrapped Ton, and you can play around with it. So that's something kind of make it kind of a multi-chain token, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's a bridge. Yeah, I mean you can have tokens from different blockchains using that bridge. Yeah, we have that.
Okay, nice. So, talking about your plans, like as a DevRel of leading the operations in India, how's the response that you have seen so far within the let's there are students community, there are founders, there are developers. So, how is the people reacting to the not to the Thorn but also in the Web3, especially in the down market? Is any development in the projects, or is the development slowed down? How is the market behaving right now?
I think the development work keeps going on even in the bear market. I think most of the
Okay.
most successful projects are developed during the bear market. If you look like historically as well, and yeah, developers are already there. The only things that wipes out is uh, what we say like paper hands. Similarly, I
Yeah.
would say like kind of the developer versions of that, people who are there just for the hype they might get out because of the bear market,
Correct.
but people who are genuinely interested in Web3, they will anyway be here. So we have just started in India. Like I joined like 2 months back, and it's been like just 2 months since we have been doing meetups in different cities. People have been coming, and they've been very excited. They've been asking all kind of questions. They've been becoming part of a community, applying for grants, building on Dawn. Yeah, so the objective of City Meetup is to spread awareness about what Dawn is, and
Correct. Correct.
how they can build on it, how we can help them to build on it, why they should build on it, where they can learn to build. Right. So all that we are doing, and people are very excited. They are getting in touch with me even after the event to understand how they can build. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think the excitement is good. We are also going to colleges now.
Oh,
So
nice.
in colleges also, like yeah, we are doing, holding kind of workshops where we teach them how to build on Dawn, what are different tutorials where you can learn. So
Okay,
yeah, I
so
think
like
I think
when you
it is good.
interact with the students, like you already have events, so that last for few hours and then you move on to next. So is there is a place where you can connect with this community? Are you building like on a Telegram? You have a page or a
Yeah,
group kind of stuff where like if I join your event, how can
yeah,
I keep on interacting with the community? Is there is a Telegram community? If yes, you
yeah.
can talk about it, and I will share the link in the description.
Yeah, so for India, we have a separate channel for Telegram called Ton Society India. We have like a global
Okay,
channel as well, Ton Society, if you want to join
okay,
that. But most of the India related announcements are done in the India channel. Then we also have a developer group, Ton Dev Chat. So anybody who's interested in developing and learning programming on Ton, they can join
okay,
it. They can ask all kind of doubts. They can use it for networking with different developers. So yeah,
okay.
that is one channel. Then personally, if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me via my LinkedIn or Telegram, or you can DM me and I will reply you.
Okay, nice, nice. So
Yeah.
every kind of support that a developer needs or a Web3 founder needs, you have that in place, especially in India level
Yes.
and also in the global level. So there's no, broken links in between. Everything is set. There's a dedicated Telegram community. Even I'm part of your Telegram community, and I can see the updates on a daily basis. And if you want
Yeah.
to, if you want, if the guy is watching this video, if you want to interact with Ankit, you can directly meet him on LinkedIn itself and also on the Telegram. I will share the link of the group of which he is leading as a community manager in that group. And of course, it has over, I think, over 1100 users right now, and it is growing very fast. So you should be part of that. Check out the links that I shared in the description, and that will help you reach out to him and discuss your idea if you have any. And if you have an idea of next big Web3 project, you can definitely apply for grants and see how it goes for you. So that's about the tone, that's about the ecosystem. So coming to the like future plans as a devrel of Ton, what are events that you have planned in the next, let's say, 6 months or maybe by this year's, or what are your plans? How what kind of events you're conducting, and what all what is your target market? Are you targeting students, founders? Like how are you approaching the things in the next few months?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we'll continue with, first of all, the city meetups that we are holding. Like we go to different cities, hold meetups, meet the community there. That is one thing. Secondly, we also go to colleges. We have something called Campus Ambassador Challenge. So yeah, we
Okay,
give the students a challenge. Whoever completes that, they like get selected as campus ambassadors. Then,
okay,
other than these normal meetups, we'll also host hackathons. So, one hackathon we're already having in collaboration with Delhi University. So, we are the title
okay,
sponsors there, which is called Hack CBS, and it will happen
okay,
on 5th and 6th of November. So, it's a
okay.
student hackathon. So, all the students who are watching this, they can take part in that. Then we will also be conducting major hackathons for everyone, where even professionals can participate. So there'll be one Hacktober Fest in October, and a couple of other hackathons in the later part of the year. So yeah, I mean, big plans for the remaining of the years. Will be like full of action,
So
and yeah,
for the
for
hackathon
all the
part, is
updates.
there is any catch reward or something kind of stuff like
Definitely,
you let,
definitely,
or are
definitely.
you giving some free airdrops of Tone coins or how is it?
So yeah, I mean, there will be a prize in most probably in toncoin. So yeah, for those hackathons, yeah, there will be prize. So we'll keep updating it on our Telegram channel, on our social media. So yeah, keep an eye on that.
So in India, are you targeting tier one cities or you are expanding it to tier two or tier three? How are you going about it? Like it's Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, this
You
Hyderabad
mean
and
for the
Kolkata.
meetups?
These
You mean
yes
for
for
the
the meetups
meetups?
and yes for the meetups.
Yeah, I mean meetups. If there's a community anywhere, we can go anywhere. So, for example, if you are in a small city, where do you think there are like good number of people who would be interested in attending our meetup? We can
Okay.
come there. Like we can collaborate with you on organizing a meetup. Definitely,
Oh,
like
nice.
maybe if it's like 10 people, then maybe we can have an online. But like if at least like 50 to 100 between that, or even more than that, then yeah, definitely we can have a like a physical meetup there as well.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's great. That's great. So what I believe that Ton is quite aggressive when it comes to Web3 developments in India, and I can see your post. I can see your post on LinkedIn how fast you are communicating your roadmap, your vision to the people who wants to onboard to Web3, and they are looking for someone a reliable chain, a reliable team who can help them go from Web2 to Web3 and help them expand their presence in the Web3. So Ton is one of the blockchain that you should take a look into if you're watching this video, because Ton has the all plans in place. It has the meetup plans, it has, you can say, grant program, and all the supports that you need. You can directly reach out to their community group on Telegram or reach out to Ankit on LinkedIn, and of course he will help you get started. So yeah, I think we are pretty much did some summary about the Ton right itself. We got into the details about the Ton blockchain, about the past, the history, and of course the future plans. And I think it has the power, the Ton has the power to onboard the users from Web 2 to Web 3. The best part is it has the Telegram users in place, and of course that will definitely be a playing ground for the Web3 projects that will be onboarded on Telegram, sorry, on Ton. So yeah, future looks bright to me as of now. Let's see how it rolls out in the next coming, let's say, 2 to 3 years. So yeah, I wish all the best to the Ton team, especially to you. Love to
Thank
see
you.
the developments in the coming future. And yeah, if you have any message to give to the audience, like before we complete the podcast, please do share with the audience.
I mean, nothing specific. I would just say that I assume that you all would be Web3 enthusiasts. So I think bear market is the best time to build. I mean, no matter what chain you're building on, whether you use Solidity or any other language, whatever you're building, just keep doing it. You will definitely reap the rewards if you utilize this time to build and
Nice,
learn
nice,
skills.
nice, nice, nice. So yeah, it was like very nice, meeting you in the podcast. It was like very good experience I have. I came to know about your journey. That's the best part. How a person should get started should definitely take a cue from you, right from learning things, then implementing it, and then growing step by step. That's the best part. And of course, we have a Ton blockchain itself that is helping people on board to Web3. Slowly but steadily, I can see your team grow in the Web3 and expand its footstep, helping the people out, helping the students community, helping the founders, to expand their presence of Web3. We are in the bear market, but the project are still developing. So keep your diamond hands ready, because soon the things will turn in the favor of F3. So that's all about the podcast. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Now I see you in the new video. Remember to check out all the links in the description. All the links are of Ton Network. You can join the Ton community. The Telegram link is shared in the description. And if you want to apply for the grant program, all the links are in the description. If you have any questions, any comments, just comment below and we are here to help you out. So that's about the podcast. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Let's meet in the new video with a new topic on a new blockchain, and let's hodl till then. I see you next week. Till then, take care and have a nice day.
Thank you.